You know him as Neo, Grammy winner, hitmaker behind the songs So Sick, Because of You, and Miss Independent. A guy from Camden, Arkansas, as American as it gets. But buried in his real name is a word that comes from 6,000 miles away, a language spoken by over 75 million people across southern Nigeria. His full name, Shaffer Chimere Smith. And that middle name, Chimere, isn't just a cool sounding word. It's a full Igbo sentence in a language most people never expected an Arkansas-born R&B star to be carrying around his whole life. So, how does a black American kid from the South end up with an Igbo name sitting right in the middle of his birth certificate? Let's break the word apart, because in Igbo, names aren't picked for how they sound. They are built like tiny sentences, and every piece carries its own weight. Chi refers to a personal god, a guardian spirit, believed to walk with you from the moment you are born, shaping your destiny along the way. Mere means did or made. Put together, Chimere means God did, God's deed. Some render it simply as what God has made. It is what is called the theophoric name, a name that speaks directly to the divine. In Igbo culture, these names aren't decorative. They are testimony. A parent naming a child Chimere is making a public declaration. This child is proof that God acted, an answer prayer given a real face. So, somewhere, at some point, someone chose that sentence, God did this, and gave it to a boy who would grow up to become a global R&B superstar. Now here is the twist people don't expect. Neo isn't Nigerian. Neo isn't first generation. Both of his parents are African Americans. His mother of African American and Chinese descent. His father, African American as well, both from the American South. There's no direct family line tracing back to Nigeria that has been publicly confirmed. No documented Igbo grandparent. No immigration story. Which means the name wasn't inherited. It was chosen, and for a reason. And that choice sits inside something much bigger than one family. For decades, African American parents have deliberately reached back across the Atlantic, past slavery, past the erasure of ancestral names, to give their children names rooted in African languages. And this time, they chose the Igbo language. It's an act of reclamation, a way of saying our history didn't start on a plantation. It started long before that. And we're going to name our children as Africans. Whether Neo's parents knew the exact meaning of the name when they chose it, or simply loved how Chimere sounded and later learned its weight, what is certain is this: the name carries real, specific meaning from a real, specific culture. It's not a made-up word. It's Igbo. It's full. It means God did. Here is the part that makes it more than trivia. In 2016, when Neo became a father with his then wife, Krista Rene, he didn't reach for something new. He named his son after himself, Chimere. The name is now carried forward one more time into the next generation. A name that started as someone's declaration of faith is now a family legacy. God did this, said once, then said again. So the next time So Sick comes on and you hear that name Neo, remember there is another name hiding just behind it. One built by language older than the fame and older than Arkansas in United States itself. Chimere, God did it. If you enjoyed watching this beautiful documentary about the beautiful name Chimere of the R&B superstar Neo, kindly smash the subscribe button. Let us know what you think in the comment section. Why do you think This African-American parent of Neo gave him an Igbo name. My name, once again, is Prince Onwadenim Ngozi Chukwuka, and I will see you in my subsequent videos. Look through our channel, you will find so many other interesting videos you can binge on. Watch them, comment on them, and share them to your audiences. See you next time. Bye-bye.